Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we are going to be talking about Rockstar's new premium races that they've added into Grand Theft Auto Online. Are they worth it? How much money can you make from them? What they are, and are they here to stay in Grand Theft Auto Online? And a whole lot more. That's right, today we're going to be talking about the premium races, something that's been overlooked by a lot of people, but you shouldn't, because it turns out that you can make a nice bit of money doing these races. So we're going to be discussing that in this video today. I'm going to be talking about my experiences, and at the end, I'm also going to be talking about some improvements that I'd like to see Rockstar make to the system, because this is a new thing, and there are a few things that don't work as perfectly as I would have liked. But anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. Let's first talk about what these premium races are. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have been busy doing the stunt races or customizing the new cars and have no clue what the premium races are. So this is coming straight from Rockstar's Newswire, where they state, for elite level racers seeking more high stakes matchups, Cunning Stunts also features new premium races where you can compete against 7 opponents for winner take all glory, placing your bets and putting faith in your skills for a chance at prize payouts bigger than any other race. Okay, so that is extremely cool. This is obviously a great opportunity where the winner will essentially win a prize payout that hasn't been seen before. So as Ricky Bobby said, this is so true. If you're not first, you're last. I mean, that couldn't be more perfect for this, because the 7 other opponents that you're racing against are not going to get any money if you win. Now, also going on right now is triple RP for competing in these premium races. Even if you don't win, you get triple RP, which is kind of nice. So although that doesn't have anything to do with money, that is pretty cool. However, Rockstar did mention that these races are not here to stay forever. They state they're only going to be available for a limited time, and to keep an eye on the Newswire for weekly schedules. So I'm not sure what exactly that means or why Rockstar's doing that. Maybe they're testing them out. Maybe they want to make sure it's not an overpowered way to make money. You guys know Rockstar's kind of sensitive about crazy ways to make cash in Grand Theft Auto Online. So when I'm making this video, it is Thursday, July 14th, meaning we got about 4 or 5 days left of these races, because they are going to be ending on Monday, July 18th. So here's the schedule. Today, it's a race called Splits with the new Brioso vehicle. Friday, July 15th, it's Vinewood Downhill for motorcycles. July 16th is Racing Alley Sports. Sunday, July 17th is Canyon Crossing Supers. And Monday, the last day, is Turbine, which is off-road. So that's your quick background on the premium races, how long they're going to stay, what exactly they are. But now let's talk about if they're worth it, because like I said, it is a high-stake race, something we've never seen before in Grand Theft Auto Online. So let's get it started. It takes $20,000 to buy into these races, which might scare a bunch of people off because, obviously if you don't come in first, you're not going to get any of your money back. However, if you can consistently win these races and then proceed to do them with regular money farming strategies in between the cooldown time, you can make some serious money. So a user on the GTA Online Reddit, McLaren6, kind of outlined this really well. I'll also leave a link to that in the description. He states that doing the new premium races and then during the cooldown period doing stuff like VIP work or special crates or CEO stuff, you can earn a serious amount of money per hour. So let's do some math. If you win a premium race, you're going to get $80,000, $20,000 to buy in, and then $100,000 reward. So your net profit is going to be $80,000. Now, if you win, you are going to have a 45-minute cooldown time, which is going to give you a period to do some other stuff. So let's say that each hour you can essentially do 2 of these premium races. So it should take you about a minute or 2 to get into the lobby, then maybe 4 or 5 minutes to do the race, and then a minute or 2 to get out of the lobby and then back into Grand Theft Auto Online free mode. And if you got a 45-minute cooldown period, once again, you can basically get 2 done per hour. So if you get $80,000 per race, that's $160,000 alone per hour. And considering that's only going to take up about 15 minutes in total for both of those races, that gives you 45 minutes to do other things in online, as I mentioned earlier, VIP work, special crates, CEO stuff, where you can earn a ton of money. Now, I'm not going to go over the individual best ones in this video because this is all about the premium races. However, I will leave a video I did very recently in the description talking about the top 5 best ways to make money in Grand Theft Auto Online right now. Some of those include the VIP work. Some of those include doing heist missions. You could do some of the short heist missions very easily now in 45 minutes. CEO buying and selling stuff. So there's a ton of things you can do to earn lots of money in online. So if we take the $160,000 and we combine at a minimum, let's just say $150,000 from the other work that we can do, which could easily be more, you could easily net per hour $300 to $400 to maybe even $500,000 by using the premium race system with other methods like VIP works and special crates. So that's extremely cool, and I don't know if there's any other kind of combination in the game or money farming strategy that's not only easy, but also gets you that much money. Because let's be honest, the VIP work, special crates, that's not that taxing to do. And especially if you can win these races, you're going to find yourself in a nice position making a ton of money. So that's extremely cool. And the gameplay you're seeing right now, I obviously didn't win any of the races. So again, the only downside to this money-making method is you need to be pretty consistent in winning the races. So if you have confidence in yourself to win, because you cannot select your opponents here clearly, then you might find yourself in a pretty opportunistic situation to make some money. I'm not the best racer, so I don't think I'm going to be doing these going forward. However, if you are worried about losing a lot of money, you can essentially break even by losing 5 races and then winning 1. So if you really are worried about losing these races and losing the $20,000, you can practice them. That's why I told you guys the races earlier. They're all just stunt races, so you can do them by yourself and practice all the loops and practice all the jumps and stuff like that so that you can have a one-up on your competition. That's certainly something I recommend doing. So instead of jumping into one of the premium races cold turkey, go into a private session and do one of the races by yourself. That way you know what turns might be tricky or what jump might throw people off. That way, like I said, you'll have the leg up in the competition. So now let's talk about some of the issues I have with the premium races. And that might be one of the reasons why Rockstar are making these so limited, is because they recognize that there might be some give and take and some things that they have to change. So number 1 was the trouble I had getting into the lobby. Number 1, these races will not start unless there is 8 players. So it does take a while to fill up 8 random players in online, especially because you can't invite anyone. So I found myself having a lot of trouble getting a stable group, or like we'd get 6 people, we'd wait for a minute, one person would leave, another person would leave, and then that would just spiral the whole lobby out of control. So it is kind of tricky getting a full lobby together. I found out that that was one of the hardest parts, was getting everything together. So if Rockstar could find a way to maybe make the premium races easier to get into lobbies to, that would certainly be nice. Number 2, the math does not add up. So Rockstar requires that everyone put in $20,000. So if we do 20,000 times 8, that's $160,000. Yet the winner only gets $100,000. So where is the other $60,000 going? I think that's really weird. Rockstar is making us buy in, yet they're not giving all the money back. Are they just keeping $60,000 for themselves for creating the premium races? I'm not exactly sure how that works. I think there could be a much better system to distribute all of the money. So let's say first place gets $100,000, which is fine. Second place gets $40,000, so they make a $20,000 profit. And third place gets their money back. That makes the most sense to me. You've got gold, silver, and bronze. Gold clearly winning the most money at a net profit of $80,000. Silver making a small profit of $20,000. And third place not losing any of their money for competing. Whereas 4th through 8th place will lose the $20,000. So that makes way more sense to me than Rockstar's weird method of, everyone puts in $20,000, yet you only get $100,000 at the end. I'm not exactly sure, again, what their math was here or why they decided to do it. I absolutely have no clue regarding that. So the math is definitely a little bit off there. Some other things that I would recommend is maybe putting in different race modes. So right now it's just point to point. Maybe I'm thinking they could do a non-contact mode or something along those lines, because one thing I have noticed is there's a lot of dirty racing in these, premium races. So almost every time I was at the start or someone would try to like intentionally knock me off. And if you get knocked off, it's really hard to come back because these stunt races really make it difficult to catch up. There's not a lot of straightaways to either take advantage of a supercar or take advantage of the handling around turns. So again, I think there's some things that could make the premium races awesome, but right now there's just a few glaring issues like the math regarding the buy-in and the time it takes to get into a lobby that make these really not attractive for a lot of players. And I think last but not least is the races are so scary, and that ties back into what my fix is making the gold, silver, and bronze system, where bronze, once again, is even, silver makes a little bit of money, gold makes the most. I think that would make people more inclined to take them because in one of these, I finished in second and I would have gotten a little bit of a profit, but because of the way the races work, it's winner take all and I didn't get anything. So anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. What do you think of these premium races? I actually enjoy them, and actually how much money you can make from them per hour is pretty lucrative if you are indeed a good racer, and then if you have friends on to go do some other stuff during the 45-minute cooldown time. So are they the new ultimate money-making method? I don't think so, but are they a pretty nice way to make money when you combine it with the other stuff? Absolutely they are. So once again, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy this video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.